player receives advice about the refining of his game.
Time for minor league. Jacob Wagyu's back. Will be on the mound for the series. Now at the plate, Chris Gittens, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Tony Montano, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, here's a shot out to right center.
Come on, go, 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 go.
This will kick up against the wall now. Groshans isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. We're all square at one apiece. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Ben Ruda.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ben Ruda.
Shot down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike three. Then he serves up one for a double. Of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
All set for the start of the fourth. Standing in, Trey Ambergy.
The right fielder, Trey Ambergy.
Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ready now, Tony Montano. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Striding in once again, Alberto Torres. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he just manages to get his hand in. Now the 0-1. Hit to short. He's right there.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come
on.
on.
First is in time, one gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Anthony Alford. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Alford.
The 1-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. One hit, one left. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Tony Montano. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. A ball that's carrying. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. So they load the bases on just one hit, but 3 men are left stranded. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ben Ruda. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more.
Striding in, Tony Montano. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. Bounce to first. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 5-2 game. Now batting, Alberto Torres. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 5-2 the final score tonight. The Thunder led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Thunder, 5 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Fisher Cats, 2 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 16 men on base.
Welcome to MLB. Into the box now, Tony Montano. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Montano.
Come on, baby.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight. In now, Tony Montano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another chance? Kyle Holder. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Chris Gittens. No hits to this point.
The first baseman, Chris Gittens.
0-1, here it comes. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit.
Eat it. No run, no run.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Now at the plate, Tony Montano.
First baseman, number 2, Tony.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team.
At the plate, Tony Montano.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Wall leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Popped him up. White is there. And that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We've played 8 full. Into the box, Jorge Saez, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. To first, reined in. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So they go down without a whip.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Tonight's ball game. the game's futures. Digging in, Tony Montano, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Tony Montano.
First pitch coming, here it is. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Stepping in, Sean Root, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Sean Root.
Grounded to first. One there.
He's out.
But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tony Montano, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Here we go.
First pitch coming, here it is. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it right here.
Sent out to straightaway center field.
Come on, go hard. You're scoring. You're scoring. You're scoring.
Root is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's no runs on a hit, no. At the plate, Brett Beatty.
The third baseman, number 5. Brett
The 0-1 pitch
Beatty.
to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tony Montano. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Pops this one up. Carpio calls for it. He's got it 1 away. Striding forward now is the DH, Josh Palacios. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Skied into straightaway right. Brody is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And a relay home. And the run will score on the sac fly as they're hanging around at 5. Settling in now, Tony Montano.
Tony Montano.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to first, it's a double play. And another. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Rumble Ponies took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Luke Rennie gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Number 40 couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Joseph Shaw closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Rumble Ponies, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base.
The show's continuing coverage. So digging in now, Tony Montano. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Montano.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. Stepping up to the plate, Tony Montano. He flew out in his last at-bat.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Pascal is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Coming to the plate now, Tony Montano. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Montano.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher, a la that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout? Or the guys laughing at you for hitting on that short?
100%. They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take off your BGs, you tell a first base coach that's a line drive in a box score tomorrow. That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 2-1 home. This is on the ground over to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Next will be the designated hitter, Josh Palacios, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Jordan Groshans, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the 1-2.
At the ball.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. He'll flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Montano.
Tony Montano.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th.
Hey, come on, big dog, with the pitch. Nobody better. Come on now, one time, right here.
Swing and a liner. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
All right, good job right there. Get it back.
So stepping in, Orelvis Martinez. He singled his last time up.
Orelvis Martinez.
Now the 2-0. And he's taken strike 1.
He's gotten a favorable call or 2 at the plate in this at-bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
The 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Into the box now, Jordan Groshans. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Gets him for the second out, but meanwhile the tying run is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he...
Coming to the plate now, Tony Montano. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. Throw to second, and he's out. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before... And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a clutch hitter when it mattered. Ended up driving in 3 runs, and they were all 3 important runs to drive in. Without him, this would have really been a different game.
Time for minor league baseball. Digging in now, Tony Montano. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runners on the move for second. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on... Digging in, Cody Bohannick, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. First, he's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Digging in to try it again, Tony Montano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left. Coming to the plate now, Bryce Terang. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Taylor made to short, 6. To second for 1. On to first. Man alive, what a double play. And the inning is over. So striding forward now, Luis Carpio.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. I think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Large will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tony Montano.
Tony Montano.
Let's go, big fella.
From the belt, the pitch. In there at the letters 0-1.
0-1.
Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Digging in once again, Josh Palacios.
The left fielder, Josh Palacios.
Popped him up. Terang shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jordan Groshans, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Tony Montano. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Now he's safe at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here, and the lead is now 4.
Striding into the box, Josh Palacios. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Come on, baby, see
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jordan Groshans. He was a ground-out victim last time up. There goes the runner. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Hey, here we go, here we go.
Now the 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Tony Montano. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Tony Montano.
First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Pascal is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. On to first, a double play. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. Stepping up now, Peter Pascal. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Peter.
Down the first baseline. He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So coming to the plate, Luis Carpio. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Carpio.
First, right to him. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
5-1, the final total in today's game. The Fisher Cats.
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.